What's up, guys? So what's on my mind today? The booster vaccine. I'm just going to talk a little bit about me receiving my booster vaccination. Now, as many of you guys know, I work in the healthcare field. I received my booster vaccine on November 14th, 2021. I received the Moderna vaccination, and this time, instead of getting a full dose, I only got a half a dose. That was the recommendation from the CDC. Now, who can receive a booster shot? If you receive the Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine, anyone that's 65 or older, any person that's 18 or older and live in a long-term care facility, any person that's 18 or over and have some type of immunocompromised system, or any person that's 18 or over that lives or work in a high-risk area. The last one would be what I fall into. How long should you wait after you get the initial vaccination before you get the booster? The CDC is recommending that you wait at least 6 months. Which vaccination booster should you receive? If you receive the initial dose of the Pfizer or the Moderna, should you stick with those? The CDC is recommending that any of the authorized vaccinations will work as a booster. So if you receive Pfizer and you want Moderna, that'll do. If you got Moderna and you want Pfizer, that'll work as well. Now, what if you receive the J&J vaccination, which is only one dose? The CDC is now recommending that 2 months after you receive the J&J, you can qualify for getting the booster shot of the J&J vaccine. The age range is just 18 years or older. You can receive the second dose of the J&J. How long should you wait? They're saying 2 months after you receive the J&J vaccine, you should get the booster. Which one of the booster vaccinations should you get? Again, the CDC is recommending you can receive any of the booster vaccinations that are authorized to be given in the United States. So if you receive the J&J, you can get the Moderna, the Pfizer, or you can get another dose of the J&J vaccine to qualify for your booster shot. Like I said, I got my booster shot on November 14th, and my first 48 hours went a little bit like this. About 12 hours after I got the booster vaccination, I felt fine. No symptoms of an immunoresponse that I noticed. I decided to take a nap. I took about a 4-hour nap, woke up. So at about hour 16, when I woke up, I had body aches, chills, I felt feverish and fatigued. I actually was a little bit happy about that because when I received the initial dose, 1 and 2 of the Moderna vaccination, my only symptoms were a sore injection site. So I was like, man, I guess this is really working. About 4 hours after that, I decided that I needed to take some medication to help with the chills, the fever, the fatigue. I decided to take acetaminophen, 1,000 milligrams, and 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. I took that at hour 20 after the injection, and it helped. The fatigue, the feverish feeling, the body aches, they all went away. And then they all came back about 6 hours after I'd taken the medication. So I'm at about hour 26 now. And again, I'm having some fever, some fatigue, body aches, chills. So again, I redosed myself with ibuprofen and acetaminophen, but this time I took 200 milligrams of ibuprofen and 500 milligrams of acetaminophen. Once again, it helped with the symptoms. The fatigue, the fever, the chills, the body aches, they all went away. And that was the last time that I dosed myself with any of those medications. About 36 hours in, I was feeling about 98% of what I normally feel like. The only symptom that I had was just soreness at the injection site. At hour 48, I was 100% again and felt great. Now, should you receive the booster vaccine? Well, as I tell all my patients, this is something that you should talk over with your PCP or your personal care practitioner. But I did have this discussion with many of the doctors that I work with, and I've come to the conclusion just from talking to them that if you're in a position that you can get the booster vaccination, you should get it. Now, you can look for more information on the CDC website. I heard that they're thinking about opening up the booster vaccines to everyone 18 years or older, and I think that's a good idea, especially since we've seen an uptick over the last few days of the number of people being infected by COVID-19. I implore you guys to talk about it with your family doctor, your personal care practitioner, your PCP, and you guys make a decision on whether or not the booster shot is a good thing for you to have. All right, guys. So that's what's been on my mind today. You guys have a good day. Peace out.